Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube live session for this Thursday expiry. Unfortunately, it seems once again we are at a flat zone. Whatever action was there might have happened in the morning, and why I am saying that we'll see now. When I see the chart of Nifty on candlestick, it went below the VWAP right in the morning at 10:25 or so. After that, it broke this H5 19535, went to H4, H3, and now it is near the 200 EMA on 5 minutes, which is still sloping up. So, as long as it is above the day low, which is 19430 on the futures, we can see a bounce. Maybe this 19460 is a resistance. After that, 19488. But below that, maybe 19400 is possible. Similarly, in Bank Nifty, also it broke the VWAP right in the morning at 10:40 or so, 10:45. Went below H4, but Bank Nifty is not as weak as Nifty is today. In fact, if you see, Nifty is, I mean, on the intraday chart compared to yesterday's close, in fact, Nifty is negative, Bank Nifty is positive. That also is true. So even compared to the, I mean, looking at the intraday chart, it is still well above the 200 EMA and it is toggling near this candle which is H3 44672, and the day low on futures is 44606. So as long as it is above 44600, maybe a bounce to VWAP which is near 44780 is possible. Similarly, on Nifty futures, as long as it is above 17430, first 17460, and after that 485, 490. And similar is the case on the puts. If I look at the 19450 put, there was a good anchor column right in the morning because of the gap up, and that high of 52 will definitely act as a resistance. In fact, even afterwards, when it went all the way up, it stopped near 48, 49. So this continues to act as a resistance, and it coincides with 19400 support. So on the spot. So as long as this put is below this 52 or 55, let's say 50 to 55 on the put, Nifty can bounce. So that is what is visible on the put chart. On the Bank Nifty put, I'm looking at 44,600 put. That is again way below the morning high. Of course, there is a bearish anchor column here, but this high near 105, 107. So as long as it is below, there was a bearish anchor column here also, which shows that there was strength in Bank Nifty. So as long as this put is below 105, 110, we might see higher levels in Bank Nifty. But below that, I mean, if Bank Nifty breaks 44,600 on future, then we might see a spike to the day high, which is near to 250. So you have to keep both options open. You can't say what will happen, because what has happened is in the morning, if I look at the Nifty OI at 19,450, this look at this spike in the call OI. That is, as of now, this is extremely bearish for 19,450. But of course, this is spot is still 19,420, so there is enough room for the sideways action to continue. But closing above 19,450 looks difficult. Even if there is a spike, if this call rating does not get covered, we might see a, I mean, drifting down again. But at the same time, the puts have started covering, but not yet very actively yet. Unless this OI starts falling sharply, it might be range bound between the day low and 450 or 480, sorry, 460 on the futures. Similarly, on Bank Nifty, something similar happened on the 44,600 OI. In the morning, it was very bullish when it opened gap up. I think it went near 44,900. That's why this 44,600 put was very high OI. But after that, around 1 o'clock or so, the 44,600 call OI crossed the put OI, and now this level is going to be bearish. So crossing 44,600 on the spot, Bank Nifty, that also might be difficult. So 19,450 spot and Bank Nifty 44,600 spot seem to be the resistances. Sorry, as far as expiry is concerned today. Now, just in case there is a bullish move, let us see the 400 call, because on expiry day you have to see the IT in the money call. So 19400 call. That is near Camilla. So unless it crosses 45 or so, 40, 45, this is going to be sideways. But yes, there is a good anchor call, bullish anchor column from the lows, which denotes support. So that support of 430 on the futures might be interesting. But like I said over here, after 430, if it goes and crosses 460, then 485 is a level to contend with. So again, I don't think there will be big moves. Let's say, of course, there's nothing, no one will bother about what I think. You have to play with it. So, but right now, if it goes above 38, that can be a potential long trade with the day low as a stop loss, which is like buy above 38 and stop loss maybe 20. So, 18 points is not a bad stop loss. T1 will be this 49.50, and then you have to trail it. So once it goes to 49, if and when it goes to 49, you can cover half of the position at 1 hour, because that will be the move of 1 hour. Similarly on Bank Nifty, let me see 44,500 call. Yeah, this big bullish anchor column in the morning because of the gap up, that low is still held. So that's why this also confirms that not much of bearishness is possible as long as this low holds, which is near 75.80 on the 44,500 call. So if it goes above 115 now with the day low, this also can be a trade. So right now, though I said that Nifty and Bank Nifty are facing resistances, at the same time, it is at support also. So unless it breaks support, there is no point in looking at puts. Why not look at calls? Because when the calls will break support, then definitely the puts can give a good trade. But right now, the puts seem at resistance and the call are at supports. So and even the OI, the charts of Nifty and Bank Nifty suggest that they are near supports. In fact, let me go back to the Nifty chart. It's not still hovering near 19450 futures. So as long as 19430 is held, we can see a bounce. Of course, it has to cross 19460, 465 for another 25 points higher. But right now, uh, not much of momentum at all. I 1900 see the expiry is still today's what Thursday, so only 6 days away. So I would recommend to shift to next month because in the last 5 6 days there suddenly can be a big move and you might make a loss in the straddle. Whereas if it is a September straddle, you will make a lesser loss if at all there is a loss. At the same time, who knows if that move on the straddle goes beyond 31st August in September, then you will have to in any case look for a September straddle. So why not now? So you can enter, look, I mean, not enter blindly. Again, like I said, my rules are very well known. So you can look at the setup on the whichever 19400 or 19500 straddle of September monthly and take an entry accordingly as long as the stop loss is favorable. But you should, I think 19400 straddle gave a very good trade till yesterday. I remember, but I was showing it to someone yesterday. Let me see. Always monthly. I don't believe in weekly because who knows the move can continue beyond the week and then you are not sure which when to switch the positions. That's why even now I said if it is monthly, go to September. Yeah. So look at this, all the way from 400 to 200 now. There was a bullish anchor column in the morning, but now that low has been broken. In fact, this is a good trade, 19400 strategy. Only thing is stop loss is about 50 points that you have to take care. And right now it is breaking the morning low, which is a good sign. Morning low meaning the anchor column low as well as yesterday's low. Because what do you want in straddles? You want it to be drifting down, and by drifting down, it means it should make lower lows, and that is exactly what it is making right now. So this morning spike was because of the gap up. So if someone was short all the way, that can be a point of concern. But after that, it is drifting down just one way. Nifty is slightly going up now. Let me see what has happened to the call. Yeah. So now it has given a turtle breakout above 39, now 42. Wow, 8% ROI. That was huge, 19,500 and 19,400. Yeah, this month was a very sort of sideways month except for the first few days when Nifty came down. After that, it has been largely sideways between 250 and 500 or so. So that's why 19,400 straddle will be a good, would have been a good trade. In fact, it still is, like we saw just now. Because at 19,433, that straddle is still 200 points total, and we have only 5 days. So you are protected at least 200 points on either side. So 19,200, which was a support, 19,600, which is a resistance. So in fact, shorting that itself might be a good idea even now. Yeah, it is not able to cross. The high was for 459.5. Like I said, not able to cross 460, 465 yet. So let us see what is happening to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is showing a slight bottoming sign. This is sort of a U-shaped bottom, but for that it has to go up in the next 5 or 10 minutes, in the next couple of candles only. So, but then again, VWAP at 44,780 will be a resistance. Where is the VWAP on Nifty? That's quite high, 19,505,510. Now it is crossing 19,560, and the call is still 43 now, 43.4. It was a buy above 39 with a stop loss of 24, so 15 points risk, and above 39, 49.50 will be the first booking level to reduce the risk. So this, let's see how interesting this happens. But this 19,450 call has to come down for Nifty to go all the way towards 19,500. So like I said, it might go to the VWAP 19,470, 480. There again, you might see a selling pressure. So on expiry day, you have to take it level by level. It cannot be. I keep repeating. There is no point in talking about zero to hero. No one can predict which one. Who knows? One of this trade might become zero to or hero, but then best way is to book partially and trail. Let me see. Bank Nifty now the put has started slightly rising, but still not out of the woods. Though Bank Nifty is above 44,600 on futures. What is the on the spot? Sorry, what is the futures doing? Not much of buying yet in the futures. It is looking slightly bullish, but like I said, only up to Mulla ki Daud Masjid tak VWAP. And even above VWAP is 48,820. So 44,780, 44,820, that 50 point band somewhere. In fact, this high also is near 44,810. This high is near 44,760. So unless it goes decisively above 44,850 on futures, till then, more chances of it remaining range bound. Range bound. What about the Bank Nifty call? No, it is still not showing any momentum. So maybe the Bank Nifty put might have gone down. Even that is sideways. The Nifty put, even that is slightly bearish now. So more put is more, this put is more bearish than the Bank Nifty put because this action straight dip in the morning, and then this slow, sluggish recovery, which has not been able to cross the high. So resistances continue, and who knows, in the last half an hour there might be a break of the low. So like I said, you have to be open and alert to both the position, both possibilities. There's nothing like I have taken a call, so market has to go up. This has come down to 33, the call. Absolutely sideways. In the morning, what could have been done once this broke this VWAP, which was near 19,550. So let me show you the put chart, 19,550. That definitely gave a very good trade. My favorite camera. So what happened was in the morning when this broke VWAP, it was around here. That time this gave a turtle breakout above 37. After that, first target 65, second target 94, and this did go to this resistance of 129 or so. And after that, it is still now. But then it was a good trade. In fact, it was quite a smooth trade. There was no sudden spike down in the put. In fact, this is one feature which we have not talked about much. This is a very old feature. I'll show you how to plot it. Simple chart looks like this. So go to study, add study, go to pattern tools, plot anchor, support resistance. Take the default 10, 20 anchor support resistance, and you have supports and resistances at all columns which are followed by an anchor column. So this column is followed by an anchor column, so there is a support here. This column is followed by a bearish anchor column, so there is a resistance here. So all the way, whenever it is below the red line, that means it is bearish. If it is above the green lines, it is bullish. As simple as that. And of course, this is for intraday. For long term, I mean medium term also you can plot it, and there also you can get levels. In fact, even Bank Nifty would have given a good trade. It was near 44,900 in the morning, right? Yeah. So this was a turtle breakout above 165. It went to 330, almost double. In fact, yes, double, clearly double. And after that, it has gone sideways now. So unless, as long as it is above this low near 310 or so, there are chances. So basically, market is sideways, not doing much. Of course, this is 44,900 put, which is too much in the money as of now. So there is no point in looking at it now. So I just showed it as a trade, potential trade in the morning. But as far as Nifty is concerned, now it is becoming bearish. This call has gone down. So the call writers are not ready to give up yet. What is Nifty doing? It couldn't cross. In fact, the high was 463.9. So not able to cross that 460, 465, and again range bound. So this is serious. 430 and 465. These are the two levels to look out for. Below 430, maybe 30 points. Above 465, maybe 25 points. So that is only what you can expect today. It's once again a last couple of hours are range bound as of now. But then you have to take it level by level. What is Bank Nifty doing? Nothing. Caught between 44,600 and 44,720 or so. If it falls all the way down by another 100 points, that will be a very interesting trade, if at all, in the second half. Not second half, last 1 hour. So for that, you have to look for, let me see the put charts. Yeah, this I've already said. This 19450 put above 5055 and the 44600 put above 91. Of course, there is a resistance at 105, but then after that, maybe to 30 to 40. But till then, it is sideways. So the call is doing nothing, the put is doing nothing. So this is a good option sellers day, not day, I would say, the second half. First half was the option buyers day. You have to understand when you should get out, because option buying is all about momentum. In option selling, even if there is no momentum, it goes sideways for an hour or so, you can still gain. But in option buying, if it goes sideways, even for half an hour, the premium, you start losing premium. So there is no point in holding a call or a put, expecting that Bank Nifty will ride, take, give a fast move in your favor. So that's why it's always better to look at the charts, either the futures chart, which I showed, or the call chart. I would prefer looking at the futures chart, call chart, and put chart, all three at the same time. Nothing yet. 19400 call is still above the low, made 27 low just now. 44600 call, sorry, 500 call. Again, it's still above the low. This very big bullish anchor column in the morning. Then the 44600 put again sideways between 95 and 40. And the Nifty put sideways between 20 and 50. So nothing, absolutely. I mean, market is really taking the long options traders for a ride. Again, it has started going up now. This Nifty, Bank Nifty also will be similar. No, in fact, it is weak. So it's even more confusing. Bank Nifty weak and Nifty slightly strong. That is the scenario now. But yeah, now this Bank Nifty put is acting up. No, but then unless it goes above 1995, there is no point in this will be a gamble. Okay, if you are bearish because of some other reasons which you have, then this low which is near what is it 30 35, that can be a stop loss on the 44600 put, and on the Nifty put this near 15 or so. Right now it is 32. But looking at the structure right now, I would expect it to be more sideways. Maybe in the last half an hour, if something can happen, because open interest is still definitely bearish as far as 19450 is concerned. So bullish option is slightly ruled out right now, and Bank Nifty again the same. In fact, this 44600 call Y has spiked up just now. So that is also bearish. But again, below 44600, this can be a bearish trade, and Nifty below 19430. Okay, now even this has started coming down. Look at this anchor column in bearish in Bank Nifty 44600 put. So 240 or so can be a potential target if it, let's maybe if it gives a small pullback and a double top buy. That pullback low will be a good stop loss. Anchor support and resistance for stocks. Box size is different. Anchor support is different. If it is intraday for stocks, you have to use 0.15. and for positional 0.25 for stocks, and always on 1 minute. Again, not going below 19,430, and Bank Nifty not going below 44,600 futures. Oh, now it is gone. So Bank Nifty is leading the market down now. So this put would have given a double top buy. I hope so. Yes. No, in fact, it is still in the same column. That column of O never happened. So anyway, now it is still a clear buy. Like I said, over here it was a turtle breakout above 77. Or here, if you had a bearish view, it has already gone double from there. Now let's see if it goes to 220, 230, the resistance which has come from the morning high. That will be as long as Bank Nifty future stays below 44,600. And now Nifty is on the verge of breaking day low. What is the put doing? It is still not crossing 50, 52. All would have been, yeah. Now that has broken the day low. So if at all anyone bought here, that has hit stop loss. But then Nifty futures never crossed 460, 465. That was a level to be watched out. Watch out. And the Bank Nifty call also would have been bearish. It has gone below the morning low, but now the yesterday's bullish anchor column is a possible support. You have to keep look. See, it is a if you are an intraday trader, especially for expiry, you need to keep on watching all these things. What has happened is in the last 1 month or so, there have been very few trending days. There has been a trend for maybe just a couple of hours, and after that, market goes to sleep completely. So that is the time if you start looking at a good entry after the trend is over, then you get stuck. So, like I showed in the 5 minutes back, the trade, both the trades in the morning of 44,900 put and 19,550 put, they gave good trades. After that, you have to just sit back and do nothing. What can I do? So again, Nifty never went below 19,430. 31.05 is the low now. Bank Nifty is back above 44,600. Bank Nifty has a habit of trapping. Maybe you can say it was a gap fill, still not a gap fill. So it continues sideways. There's not much to be seen from here. I think that's all. Today is a very sleepy day. Unfortunately, the fourth consecutive Thursday has been sideways. I think when I first started this YouTube, it was near that 19250 support, and it continues to remain range bound between 19250 and 600, 650. Almost four consecutive Thursdays, sometimes at the lower end, sometimes at the higher end. And unless we get a close, in fact, Raju has been saying in his video also on a UD basis, a close above 19650 or 640 is required on the spot. So unless that happens, the daily setup on Nifty as well as Bank Nifty both are bearish. Intraday bounces are definitely possible. So that's all. I don't think there are any questions which are also over. And Nifty is also sideways. So not much to be spoken about, and we are already half an hour through. So thank you and bye bye.